Taiji stick exercises, always feel like you are engaging the foot arch. Alright? Move up. Guys, Amina, move up. Yeah. Okay, let's start off with the simple circulating exercises. Remember, you have to sit on your horse, and then you have to feel like with the sign, you're connecting with your heel, okay, and the toes. So the weight shifting is always from the heel power, 蹬脚, okay? I spoke about that Tuesday, so I'd like you to kind of like start 蹬. So like, let's just do that. A wider stance perhaps. Okay, allow this kind of sensation that your big toe and the heel is pushing the earth away and you're shifting to the other side. And then you are not loading the knee, but you're loading the hip. Okay, you sit into the hip. 蹬脚 to the other side. The stick, the middle of the stick is always with your crotch or your nose. So this is going to be your Tai Chi principle of the circle. 蹬脚, allow the sign to bring the chi down, okay, to your dantian and down the hip to the heel. Now you can start making the circle and shift and drive it up. Then shifting. Make sure that it is your weight shifting that is driving the stick, not the hands or biceps that are moving the stick. Feel as if it is the heel in the diagonal way that is pulling down the stick. And it is the heel also driving up the stick. So this is becoming a resistance training. You can pull on your stick with your fingers. So you train the opening of the sinews, connection of the sinews in your fingers to the armpits, and from there down to your hip. You can change direction, pull up. Always feel there is this like an energetic feel that is driving the power, the internal power from the earth through your yang, your skeletal, to the joints, but it is in tandem with the yin, with your breath sinking. Your eye should not follow the stick. Your eye should scan the horizon. Your ear should listen behind for your enemies. You should generally feel a very heavy lower body driving the stick in the circle. We can come to the center, bring the stick vertically, and continue. We shift our weight and let the stick turn up and down, cloud hands. Keep the elbow palm so that the lymphatic nodes are open. Then we shift. I like you guys to check your knee, that you're not loading your knee, that you're sitting back into your tailbone, like you're still on a horse, and you're driving the stirrups on your heel. You're pushing across like so. Eyes scanning horizon. Your vision has a periphery of what's going on. You're clear about what's coming at you, and you're listening behind. You sense what's going on behind you. Okay, you can twist this up and down to be like front and back, if you like. Allow this energetic feeling to be from the chest to the elbow and the fingers, and also from your crotch through the knees down to the heel and toe. Okay, let's come to the center now. and stand at ease. If your feet have splayed open, try to keep them facing forward. Wedge the earth with your foot. Do not splay, otherwise the chi will scatter and you won't have internal connection and power. Let us now work on releasing the layers of tension in our neck and upper back. It is very important that you stop if you have spasm, otherwise the muscles will lock up. You should try to have that expansion and sinking to allow the chi to flow and allow the softening of your tissues there, to allow some gliding, nerve gliding, okay, of your tissues. So let's do this one. We hold the stick like so. It's a bit complicated for beginners, but try. We lift the left foot, left hand, it would be my right. Yeah, you would be lifting your left. You're going to pull the left down. Okay, pull it internally into your body, then pull it back up. Then you can raise your right hand and pull the right hand down and sink into this movement. You will find that the wrist is working very hard. This is very good for your wrist agility as you type. I'd like you now to shift your body weight. Sink into your left and then come to center. As you raise your right hand, sink into your right and pull. Spend some time to pull out and feel the lower back expansion. Yeah? Try to slide or glide the layers of your muscles there. Take time, breathe out, sigh. Bring oxygen to all the layers. And center. If you can remember your diaphragm, use the diaphragm. Breathing. And I see some of you have gone to this. You can try. This works even more. Your upper body flexibility and the joints. So bring it up. And back to center. And all the way up. You can play around with the angle. It doesn't have to be so high, it can be lower. Alright? But the important thing is to work with your breath, sink the chi down, allow the nerve flossing to help you to release tension in your lower back and upper body, including the chest. Yeah? Okay? Right. There's another one we can do. If I can remember it, is something like this, and they go all the way to the side. Ooh, for me, this one really opens my ribs. So the layers of tissue between your ribs, it really pulls. So try not to have a spasm. Just go where you can go. Maybe not 90 degrees, but just 75, and it's okay. Come back to center. Right? Twisting it down. Yeah? Like this, and then we go to the side. You can even feel the neck. Try to wedge your body weight down. Yeah? So you feel like the whole skeleton is stretching, and you're stretching out all your fascia and the connective tissue. Okay? Okay. We can also make this dynamic. So standing up like this, I'd like you to step out and pull. Okay, if some of you don't like to pull, just come here like this and come back to center. Twisting, pull, and the movement is helpful for your push hands. So imagine this is your opponent's arm. You're working on your wrist power and the hip and connecting it to the heel. Don't go too much. If this is too much for you, just go like this. Is enough, yeah? Because you can easily spasm and have a lockdown of your muscles. Okay? ways you can do this. You don't have to follow the teacher. You go where your body is achy or tense. Always breathe with your diaphragm. Okay. Any questions? Anybody have any twinge, spazzing? Okay, good. All right, you can keep your stick.